Except our jacks weren't going up this morning. We had to do them manually. Well, still hydraulic, but push the manual button. Finally got
It didn't just all retract all.
Yeah, usually we push one button and all the jacks go up, but this morning only 1.5. We'll give a call. We have an appointment in Florida this Friday in a couple of days to get some recall work done on the truck, and also we have a busted taillight and some electrical switch issues.
I wonder how that happened.
Me too. No idea.
I don't. The reason I wonder is I wasn't there for it. Which way am I going?
You only heard about it after.
You heard about it after too, I think.
I sure did.
It comes with the territory.
We're going to Florida! Woo! So excited to go to Florida. Checking in Florida. I love the sun already. They're doing contactless check-in here, so we've got our registration taped to this wall. We're just gonna pick it up. We go straight to our site.
This looks lovely.
Sure does. It's like a little community here.
Mature trees. Spots seem nicely spaced.
Bullo RV Park here in Flagler Beach, Florida really feels more like a park than a campground. We were saying that as we've been making our way south on the East Coast through North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, those places have felt more like campy, woodsy, leaves on the ground, tents. But now that we're in Florida, we're gonna see a lot more resort parks like this one. Today we're test riding e-bikes. We've been looking at these for a long time. Jason especially has been anxious to try them out. We've seen lots of YouTubers online have them, and it's a bicycle with a battery in it, sort of like an old style moped, but it also has pedal assist and a throttle motor. So you can go up to maybe 20, 22 miles an hour on them. We've come down to Daytona Beach to a company called Daytona Adventures to try out an e-bike today. And they have the brand that we wanted to try, Rad e-bikes. Rad does not have any retail locations. They just have like test ride centers around the country. So this one happens to be close to our campground this week. Jason's gonna try one out and see how he likes it. This is Jason's first time on an e-bike. We'll see how the initial pedal assist throttle is.
Oh, that is really interesting. It's like you've got some extra muscle. It's like you're going downhill a little bit. Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna go try it out.
All right.
Fun. That's really interesting in a very good way. I have it on zero pedal assist, so I'm just pedaling. And then if you needed to, you could just do the. That was really interesting. That was fun. And the people there were super helpful. The couple that runs and owns the place. Pedaling, no pedaling.
We didn't really do much else in this area other than some Christmas activities that I already showed in a previous video. So we're gonna fly on out of here and head south to Central Florida. But first, a short interlude.
All right, I'm pulled over at a truck stop and we're about to make a little switch, a little practice of someone else driving, not just the truck, because they're actually very good at driving the truck, but driving the truck with the RV hooked up. You ready for this, Lisa?
Who's it gonna be?
You.
What?
You are.
Let's do it.
Griffin, what's gonna happen? Griffin's like, what is going on?
Okay. I don't have anywhere to adjust my mirrors because there's an RV behind me, so I can't see anything.
So you're looking at your side
So I'm
mirrors.
looking at the side mirrors. We've got 2 rest stops programmed into our RV trip wizard. So I'm going to go to the next rest stop, which should be about 48 minutes away. Or an hour.
And first you're gonna do
But first I'm going to do a loop around this rest stop to see if I can navigate the trucks here.
What's the types of things you're looking for now that you're pulling an RV?
I want to watch for tail swing both ways. And I know I have to turn wide.
Well, tail swing is swinging out, more so crunching in on the on the turn side.
The side that I'm turning on.
Yeah, because it doesn't just follow you; it also swings through space while you're going.
Okay.
All right. There we are.
I'm in towing mode.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
You've driven a fair number of moving trucks in your day, so you're not completely...
I've driven U-Haul several times.
Big ones.
Am I far enough away from that back of that truck?
You sure are. About 15 feet. That should give you plenty of clearance. All right, we're gonna not mow down this guy.
It's easier in the trucking section because there's more room. And I wanted to start here.
Oh, what's a good when in doubt? What's a rule when you're driving?
RV rules.
What are RV rules?
Follow whoever's in front of you.
Well, no, not whoever.
Oh, follow the trucks.
Definitely don't follow any random. But if you're not sure,
Follow
follow a truck driver,
because the trucks know where they're going.
and they're at least, even if they're taking you the wrong way, they're taking you there safely.
Yeah. I'm gonna get over to the passenger side a little more. I think.
Yep. You can
I
hook
think
that.
it looks like I'm closer than I really am.
Yeah, you got lots of room. That's where the bottom mirror, at least looking down at your tires,
Yes.
gives you a sense of what's happening.
Get this little girl.
Yeah.
She waved to us the first time we went by here too.
I think she thinks it's a parade.
She's wearing her princess dress, so she's doing the...
Probably geared up for Disney or coming down off of it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So, how's it feel so far?
Well, props to you for driving by yourself for the past 6 months. 7 months. How long have we been on the road?
Yeah, exactly.
July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 months. All right, I think I'm good to get on the highway.
All right, keep going to the truck route, not the car route. And
Stay in this lane.
gentle acceleration just to save fuel and not...
We don't want to go over 65,
yeah,
but I'm going to stay around 60.
Yeah, I do this. I tend to just
All right, I'm
set
going
it
to get over one because this is an exit-only lane.
Yep. All right.
Okay, feels good.
Feels good, man. All right. We've been underway going through the Orlando area for about 10 minutes with Lisa driving and pulling it. So I'm gonna ask her how this is going so far. So keep your eyes on the road. How's it feel? You're pulling this first time you've done
fine. I had to slow down when a car was merging in front of me, and I realized that it takes a lot longer to slow this down than if I was just in the truck. So I need to be aware of if cars are merging on, I need to back off and be prepared to slow down faster.
Give everyone more reaction time, yourself included, but also others.
And little cars tend to zip in front of me fast. I know that people do that to trucks all the time. So I'm going slow, and then they want to get by me fast.
How's the truck feel? What's the?
It's kind of a little wavy, so I can definitely feel that the RV is behind me. But As far as staying in the lane, I'm not having any problem. I just keep checking my mirrors.
Yeah.
And even going through this congested city, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's still Orlando, and there's a lot of traffic. But it feels fine. I'm trying to stay in the middle lane so that I don't have to deal with the exit lanes so much. You know what I'm not used to, though, is judging the height. I'm not really worried on an interstate like this because I know that the signs are high enough for the trucks, but I don't realize that something is there until I'm already underneath it, like this overpass. I'm not used to looking to see, oh, is there a height restriction on this bridge I'm about to go under?
You have to think in both 3 dimensions and 4 dimensions. What's the whole space of stuff, and where's it going to end up? That's the 4th dimension, time. And unfortunately, you can't go back in time. So whatever happens, it's gonna stay that way. All right,
I've been driving for about an hour. We're gonna get off at this rest stop so we can switch again. It went really well. All right, I'm gonna go over here. Should have gone on the other one.
You could have taken that even wider and then you'd S into it.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
You're fine, because you're gonna pull through. Oh yeah. Just go right down the middle.
Okay.
Just listen for the scraping noise, and then push through, and then just push through. You just gotta soldier on.
All right, I did it. Oh, that truck just started moving and freaked me out.
We're rolling backwards.
We've just arrived at Peace River Campground in Central Florida for Christmas week, and we're trying to get into this space. It's supposed to be a back end, but the site across from us is empty, so Jason's gonna see if he can just pull right through. It's a beautiful space right in the middle of the park here in these moss trees. It's a 30 amp instead of a 50 amp, so that means that we won't, and also we don't have any sewer hookup, but they do have a honey wagon that comes around twice a week and will pump you out for free. And we don't need air conditioning here, so we don't really need 50 amps. So we're gonna try it out for a couple of weeks on a 30. Central Florida has these wonderful orange groves in it. Of course, everybody knows that oranges come from Florida, but you don't see a lot of them around the tourist areas. So here's a beautiful grove that we just drove by. There's Mom. Nice and sweet and orangey. Spending a couple of weeks in Central Florida, otherwise known as Old Florida. We've been here once before. When the kids were around 9 and 11 years old, we spent some time in Orlando one winter, and we brought them out to Central Florida to do some horseback riding. And we were so surprised at how rural it is down here. I never thought of Florida as really part of the deep south or anything like that, but Central Florida certainly has those rural pioneer roots to it. So we're having some fun exploring this area this weekend. We found this quirky little castle called Solomon's Castle. It's kind of a sculpture art project from 1974. A sculptor called, I think it was Howard Solomon, built this in 1974 out of aluminum newspaper plates. so the printing plates. And there's some quirky sculptures here too, so we're gonna just wander around during our drive today. Jason says this is right up there with the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. People are pretty imaginative. There's a boat in the moat, but the moat is dry.
There's a restaurant there.
Oh yeah, I think it's a restaurant. As always, thanks for coming along with us on our journey. Please like this video and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye!